Pippa Middleton is mainly known to Americans for two things: being the sister of Princess Kate and for having the most famous derriere since Kim Kardashian. But there's a lot more to her besides her royal connection and celebrated posterior. Here's the untold truth of the Duchess of Cambridge's famous sister. What's in a nickname? Philippa Charlotte Middleton was born in 1983 in the English town of Reading. The nickname Pippa comes from her first name, and it's what she goes by everywhere. British tabloids, who were fascinated with her, coined a nickname for her group of friends, the Pipparettes. As a child, classmates called her Perfect Pippa, but some also reportedly gave her a much less flattering nickname by calling her Panface, because of her face supposedly looking flat? Kids are harsh, even when you're the sister of a future princess, but at least the negative attention prepared her for the level of scrutiny that would come later in life with so much media attention.
It's been a bit difficult, yeah. It's getting used to sort of not being entirely private and sort of feeling wherever I go, maybe someone will spot me.
Before the fame. Prior to becoming known as a socialite with friends in high places, Middleton worked in public relations for Table Talk, a catering business. She also worked for her parents' party supply business and was involved in creating a blog for the company's website. Pippa since used her writing skills to pen pieces for Vanity Fair and a party planning book, the latter of which was unfortunately widely mocked. The dress heard round the world. In 2011, Pippa Middleton became the world's most famous bridesmaid while wearing a Sarah Burton by Alexander McQueen white dress at her sister Kate's wedding to Prince William. There is an etiquette rule that nobody but the bride should wear white at a wedding because it will upstage the bride on her special day. But despite the color choice, that's not why Pippa's dress got so much attention. It was because when she was holding her sister Kate's long wedding dress train, everybody got a good view of her backside, which was accentuated by the tight dress. The dress made her known in the press as her royal hotness. She acknowledged in a 2014 speech saying that fitted a little too well and showed a sense of humor when she talked about the notoriety the dress provided her. As I have found out, recognition has its upside, its downside, and you may say, its backside. Turning to TV. In 2014, Pippa was reportedly being considered for a correspondent spot at NBC right around when she was spotted showing up with a camera crew to do some country dancing in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The word was the clips were part of a tryout for the show, but the British tabloid The Mirror eviscerated her, insinuating that she failed to impress channel bosses with her test shoots and calling her dancing cringeworthy. Looks like she also foreclosed any opportunity to use her fame for a place on Dancing with the Stars in one foul shake. Faking the cake. In her own way, Middleton is trying to make the world a better place. She's raised a lot of money for charity with the fitness events she's competed in, and she wrote a healthy recipe cookbook in 2016 called Heartfelt, with the money earned designated to go to the British Heart Foundation. Of the recipe book, she told the Daily Mail, "People see me as someone privileged who has used my position to advantage, that I don't really work, that I am a socialite. That word really irritates me." But then she made the mistake of being a little too honest about how the cookbook came together. She told The Mirror, "I would like to say I have made every single one, but I have definitely done a good 80% of them. Those culinary shortcuts were certainly a disappointment to some fans." Getting hacked. In 2016, Middleton became the latest celebrity to have her iCloud account hacked, although unlike Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton, her photos have so far not been released. Reportedly, 3,000 photos were stolen, many of her famous sister, the Duchess of Cambridge, her niece, Princess Charlotte, and nephew, Prince George. The reported hacker was arrested after trying to shop around the pics. Middleton went to court in the UK to prevent the photos from being released, and a court agreed. On, off, and on again to engagement. Kate Middleton and Prince William were on and off for some time before they finally married in 2011. Pippa followed in her sister's footsteps by getting engaged to on-and-off boyfriend financier James Matthews in July 2016. She first dated Matthews in 2012, then hooked up with investment manager Nico Jackson, then got back together with Matthews in 2015 after that relationship ended. She was then spotted with him on vacation and at numerous charitable endeavors before their engagement. Matthews reportedly surprised Middleton with a proposal, which happened in England's Lake District. But he didn't surprise her parents. He asked them first before popping the question. Her engagement ring has been described as an Art Deco design, which is both practical and timeless. Pippa and James have something in common. Both have famous siblings. James's brother Spencer is on a British reality show about rich young adults called Made in Chelsea. Staying centered. While Princes William and Harry were born into royalty, Pippa and her sister Kate had a comparatively ordinary upbringing. According to Pippa, they've managed to maintain the connection they had from the start, despite her sister's new title and the attention that comes with it.
We have a very normal sisterly relationship. We're very close, and we support each other and get each other's opinions and things.
Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.